Now you pissed off, you gon' get your shit robbed. Bitch, don't call my phone, you finna get your shit blocked. I can't keep a bitch, I'm finna cut this hoe off. I ain't here alone. Boy, Kaiule, y'all ain't know who it is, man. We out here fucking with family figures.
What's going on, fam fucking gang? We got K out here, man. Make sure, tell him what you got going on, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's Kaiule, you know what I'm saying? Youngest nigga out of Marietta doing this shit for real. You know what I'm saying? We really having our way out here, really rapping, really getting this shit done, you feel me? So, that's it.
So how long you been rapping?
Since I was like in 8th grade. I started dropping shit when I was in the sophomore year. But I've been rapping since 8th grade. Yeah.
Alright. Bro, one thing you gotta let me know. Explain your name.
Kaiule, so shit. Kaiule, that's just my name. My real name, I ain't gonna say that shit, but Kaiule is a better way to say my real name, basically.
You know what I was thinking when I heard that name?
Yeah.
I think like some Dragon Ball Z shit when I first heard it.
Oh, yeah.
Cause like hearing your music, it had a lot of energy in it.
Yeah.
And hearing I was like, damn, I see why they probably gave him that name. So you got like when you go in the studio, are you very energetic?
Oh yeah, I'm jumping, dancing. When I'm in the studio, it's just me. I try to go by myself with my niggas that I really fuck with, cause I don't want nobody else to see me with that type of energy. So that's how I be.
Have explain us to you about your first performance when you first performed one of your songs.
Shit, I ain't even performed yet. I ain't performed yet. So I just been dropping shit, letting people get my music, and then when I drop my tape, that's when I'm gonna start performing.
So like, are you very consistent with your? Are you always consistent? Always writing, or you know what I'm saying? Always in the studio?
Well, I'm always focused on my music and writing my shit, but I'll be in the studio about every 2 weeks, so I'm dropping shit maybe every month.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you write or do you go in there and freestyle really?
It's like my music half written, half freestyle. So like I'll write the chorus to my shit and then just freestyle the rest while I don't got in the studio.
Yeah, you punch it in?
Yeah, all that.
Who's your main influence?
My influence here, I'm from New York, so you know I'm influenced by Biggie and Jay-Z, and also I fuck with Tupac heavy just cause he the GOAT. Exactly. But then also new school, you know I fuck with Playboy Cardi and shit like that. I fuck with niggas like Uzi and Dex and shit cause they got that energy on them. So just trying to mix lyrics with energy and put that shit together, so that's really my music.
So how long you been down here in Georgia?
Shit, I came to Georgia when I was a youngin', probably like 7, 8, so I've been here for a minute, so I get to experience New York life and Georgia life, so I can put those into my style and shit like that. So
So man, like you say like Playboy Cardi. What do you take things that you see from Playboy Cardi and the artists that influence you? Do you take certain things from it and try to use it in your own way?
Not necessarily copying what they doing, but like inspiration wise.
I mean, I try to get my inspiration just from like the streets around me. Like I look at them and I see what they wearing, but I don't wanna be influenced by it or inspired by it, cause I wanna try to get my own inspiration. And you can't do that if you're inspired by somebody else. So
that's real right there, man. Cause I feel like a lot of people they take the rappers they influenced by and they pretend like they sort of copy them. Yeah, exactly. But I can see now you don't do that. Yeah, exactly. You try to follow your own way, that's the perfect thing to do. Yeah, just follow your own way, because that's one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to act like some of these niggas out here, because you know everybody's not what you think they are. You feel
Everything glitter ain't gold. You feel me? So the niggas that you looking at could be some straight bitches. You feel me? So I don't copy nobody. I just stick to myself and just try to get my own shit. You feel me?
So man, from hearing your mixtape, bro, how do you feel about it? Just off you based in general.
My shit, I like the way my songs sound, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always know exactly how I want to sound before I do something, so when I go in the booth or record, I just know exactly what I want to hear out of my shit. And I make sure, you always want to make sure to direct the producer in the studio with you, like, don't let that nigga take over your song, don't let him fuck your shit up, tell him exactly what you want him to do, and you know what you want to do, and your shit gonna come out fire every time.
So has music been around you since you were younger, like when you was like a toddler? Always with your parents did music, stuff like that?
My parents, they ain't never did music, but just like, you know how old heads, they play that classical shit, so always when you in the morning cleaning up and shit, doing all that. So that's why I like the harmonies and like singing and shit like that from. And then hearing the real rap when I'm around like my niggas in my life, you feel me, like grown men in my life, like dads, uncles and shit, like cousins, just hearing that Tupac and shit, all that Biggie and shit, so that's where you get the lyrics and shit from.
Do you get music from other genres, like
Oh yeah,
like
for
rock
sure.
and stuff like that?
For sure. I love rock bands like Weezer. I listen to the Beatles. I listen to all that shit because you can't just rap and listen to only rap because your music not going nowhere. It's just gonna be like that straight old bullshit that everybody else is putting out. So you gotta listen to pop songs. Like I listen to everybody. Like on some real shit. I listen to
you
pop,
diverse.
hip hop, everything.
Exactly.
Because I feel like as far as the music scene goes, I feel like the rock has really influenced a lot of music. A rock has. It's rock star and hip hop just being mixed in together, and which is a great mix because it's, like I said, from seeing you, I see high energy.
Yeah, exactly.
You got that high energy, and that's what a lot of that I see in there.
Exactly. Like everybody, they trying to be rock stars and shit, and they rock star rapping, all that shit out right now. That shit is the wave, I guess you could call it. But I don't know, like, just be yourself. You feel me? Rock is in the wave, but you don't really listen to rock, so you're not a rock star. You feel me? So you got to really do this shit if you want to be a rock star. Shit like that.
So, bro, who you see yourself working with?
When I get up, I see myself working with really anybody. I don't got nobody where it's like I won't work with them. You feel me? So, but people that I really do want to work with is just like, I say some Drake or some shit. You feel me? Make a song with Drake or some Cardi. Probably I'll make a song with that nigga for sure. Just like big rappers that's out there right now. I don't want nobody that's like just on the wave right now. I ain't making no song.
Like with features and all that stuff, like how the vibe got to be in the studio. Would you rather do it in there with them, or would you rather do it separate places? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. So like it depends. Like if we making a song together, and I don't really know you like that, then you know what I'm saying. You can get in the studio by yourself because I don't know your energy yet. We got to see each other energy before we can even get in the studio together. But if it's like my brothers or something like that, we in the studio together right next to each other when we record. Because we feed off each other energy. Like, if you my partner, we going to know each other energy already and how we work. So, that's how we do it.
What's your concept? Like, when you sit there, like, what be your concept when you doing your music?
My music?
Yeah.
It's just, I live in the moment, really. So, my music is like, whatever I'm feeling at that moment when I hear that beat, that's exactly what I'm going to put on the song. So, if I'm feeling happy, that's what I'm put. If I'm feeling some type of down, that's what I'm put on the song. You feel me? If I'm feeling chill, that's exactly how I'm gonna rap. So it just depends on how I'm feeling at that time.
So who you get your beats from and all that?
Beats? Well, I try to get them from my niggas that I know make beats first off, and then
Can you shout them out? My fault.
Shout them out. Yeah. My boy Glisten. Shout out my boy Glisten. He make beats. Also, who else I know make beats? Shit. Just shout out all my partners that make beats. I can't name them niggas right now. But and then just like YouTube shit right now, trying to get my beats out on YouTube, because them niggas be going crazy too.
For real.
So
another thing, explain the swag, man, because I see it.
Oh, the drip, man, it come from the streets, like, you know what I'm saying? You see niggas out here like when you see a nigga dressing, they not even gonna have to be famous or nothing like that. You see they dressing nice, that's where you get it from. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever I see that I like in the store, or what I see like what people make for me, that's what I'm gonna wear. So it could be anything.
That jacket dope, man.
When that jacket I'm fucking with.
Who made that jacket?
Shout out my Easy Essentials. She made the jacket for me. Top model type shit.
Yeah, cause I seen the Ricky Mortar on the back of the motherfucker. That motherfucker hard.
Appreciate it.
And that's the first time I seen some Adidas pants like that. Orange, man.
Shout out my Easy though.
Clean.
Just the drip, man. Just come.
What is it that you're gonna do different from your last one?
Shit. Just go harder. You feel me? Like, first that I drop, it's straight, it's good. None of my music bad. But next tape is gonna be like that times 10. So straight energy, straight vibes. Got some big features on it. So wait for that coming in October.
What do you look for in your music to look different in your next music? What is something that you measure yourself on?
Well, really, I measure myself on like the quality of the music, not more as the content, because the content always gonna be good. But sometimes, you lacking energy, or you do it, like, you know what I'm saying, you get in the studio and it's fucked up. So you just try to keep that shit down and keep your shit, keep going up, keep it positive, and just keep your energy up, and your shit always gonna be fire.
So if there's anything you could tell yourself, the version of yourself, when it comes up, when he's on top, what you gonna say to him?
Nigga, I knew you was gonna make it, nigga. The fuck? Niggas, we gonna be up. All my niggas gonna be up. Everybody that fuck with me, I'ma fuck with as soon as I get up. Just watch that.
So is there anyone you should shout out right now that is also rapping and in the industry that you want to come up in and is working with you to get there?
Oh yeah, shout out my boy Makai. His mixtape just dropped. Step Brothers on Spin Reel on all platforms: Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Music. He on all that shit. Then I got my brother Wild Ty in this bitch too. You know he finna drop his tape. We got hella songs together. Shout out Wild Ty, my boy Bamo. Shout out my boy Bamo. You know we working out shit. Everybody around me working. Nobody just sitting on their ass. That's how you gotta make it.
So who right now in the rap industry do you look up to fashion-wise? Is there anyone that you feel you like the way they drip themselves?
Well, I don't really, when it comes to fashion, I don't really look at rappers like, I look at like models, you feel me? Like, not even, no, it don't gotta be female models, it could be male models, no gay shit, but you feel me? Like niggas really be out here dripping, like niggas like Ian Connor, you know what I'm saying? That nigga be dressing. So other niggas like Gully Guy Leo on Instagram, just a bunch of niggas that know how to dress that I be following. Yeah.
Okay, what you feel about the fanny pack and the bag situation?
See, this one thing. I like satchels, don't get me wrong. Like, satchels go hard, you feel me? But niggas wearing fanny packs around their shoulders and shit, that shit dead. Like, that shit's supposed to go around your stomach. Niggas look stupid. Every time I see a nigga with a fanny pack on his shoulder, bro, I just be laughing in my head. Cause, yeah, just wear a satchel, bro. It look way better than a fanny pack on your shoulder.
Yeah, man, like when you get that first big check, you know, when you get from either from you individually, from your company, or from another big company, what you think about doing first?
When I first get a big check, talking about some racks, first I'm gonna save that shit up, to be honest. Real shit, like I ain't even gonna spend it. I'm gonna stay exactly where I'm at with that and just stack up off that. That way I can move and just get more checks. And once I start getting myself up more and more checks, I'll move out, get my own shit, get everything my own, and just push it from there, you know what I'm saying? Put my family on, everybody around me that need to get put on, getting put on with my first big check.
Yeah, so going individually, not signing to signing. What you feel about that? Like, how you...
Independent versus non-independent.
Yeah, I feel like you could do it either way, but you gotta be smart when you sign it. You gotta be smart, independent or dependent, you feel me? Like, cause you sign into them deals and that do you wrong, you feel me? So you gotta really be smart on that side, but if you independent, you gotta market yourself right too, cause you don't got nobody behind you marketing you, so either way you want to do it, just be smart about it. But honestly, it don't matter to me. If I make it independently, then I'll do that. But if somebody trying to sign me, you know what I'm saying? If the deal right, I'm gonna sign too. So it don't.
You just gotta know your worth, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So is there any record labels and record companies right now that you would love to be signed by, whether they be QC or independent like Dolph, or who do you feel right now would be fit for your style of music?
Shit, QC, hit me up. 1017, hit me up. Fuck it. Y'all other niggas, 1017, Rich Forever type shit. You know what I'm saying? All you, my black-owned companies, hit me up for real. Some real shit.
So do you see yourself starting anything, like let's say for example, when you do make it, what other companies do you see yourself venturing into? Whether it be the food industry like Rick Ross, or would it be the fashion industry like Young Thug, or would it be, what do you see yourself venturing out to other than rap?
See, I see myself really jumping into that fashion industry, because I got some really big ideas for fashion. Like, it's not just rap, you feel me? Like, you can't stay on one thing. You gotta always have more than one type of capital coming in your life, you feel me? So I want to stick to the fashion shit, business, running businesses, trying to make some type of money off of that, and just, I don't know, anything I can get my hands on, really. So I'm gonna get some money off of it, that's all.
Basically, you want to just dibble and dabble and everything. Yeah, man. Ain't nothing wrong with having multiple capital.
So what's some things that you're doing right now to make sure that you're lyrically better?
Well, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say I read, because I don't really read like that, but just lyrics, like, I just ponder on what I'm going to say. Like, I think about it, think about how I can say this shit better. Like, I don't never just write one lyric and just be like, oh, this is what I'm going to say. Like,
so
I always go back over it.
You freestyle and you write?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and you listen to the beat first, or do you make the lyrics and then find the beat that go with it?
I usually listen to a beat first. Yeah.
How long?
For about, if it's 5, I'll listen to that shit over and over and over again until I'm just thinking about exactly what I can say on it. But yeah,
also,
I listen to beats all day.
Are you a smoker, or are you part of the non-smoking group of rappers like Lil Yachty in the game?
I used to smoke, but I quit. I can't say why, but I quit smoking, so I don't smoke no more. Yeah, I don't smoke.
So do you feel like you came up with better ideas when you was high?
Shit, sometimes, honestly, truly, sometimes you do come up with better ideas when you geeked up. Just like that shit stimulates your brain for real. So I don't know, but either way, my shit like it's the same idea. It's just sometimes when you high, you come up with some fire shit, but you think it's really fire because you geeked up. It's not really that fire. So
Relatable.
so yeah, it's it don't really matter if you high or not.
What you feel about criticism? How you take criticism?
I take that shit. It depends, like niggas be trying to fake criticism with some hate, you feel me? So I don't like that shit, but criticism, if you telling me exactly what I can do to better myself, I accept that shit 100%, you feel me? But,
See, like, you can tell if it's genuine or not.
Exactly.
You can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell somebody really like your music, but just trying to help you out.
Exactly.
Versus somebody just hating like a motherfucker.
Exactly, yeah. So
I can see now. You don't like no yes man around you.
yeah, exactly.
Can't
Tell
have
me
no
what's
yes
up,
man.
bro. Tell me what I'm doing wrong, you feel me? And I'll fix that
Yeah,
shit.
because I feel like that's what a lot of niggas got. Not a lot of these niggas, they got a yes man around you. Like, yeah, bro, this shit hard.
Also, be your own criticism, bro. Listen to your shit critically and be like, okay, this shit, I need to get this shit off my song. I need to stop doing this shit. I need to start doing this shit. You feel me? Be your own criticist, because niggas not always gonna tell you what you're doing wrong. So you gotta really, like, criticize yourself to get better if you're really trying to get better. So, yeah.
So how do you produce your cover art, and how do you decide how many songs go on your tapes?
Well, it's just like, I want to have a solid tape. So I feel like, I don't know, just me, I feel like a solid tape is at least 10 songs. Like, that's just me. And like, I don't want no big ass, long ass tape. So probably like from 10 to 17 and anything in between. So I'll just put some on there, like maybe 12, 13. I'm not sure exactly how much songs go on my next
Is
tape.
it like your own thoughts, or?
Oh yeah,
It's
cover art,
always
it's just like what pop in my head when I'm making this shit. Like when I'm rapping about, I'll just put that on the cover, you know what I'm saying? It's easy. I'm thinking about just make that shit. I used to make my own cover arts because, niggas don't really know what they doing with that shit, so, yeah.
So your hair, bro. Is your hair, that's a part of your visual self?
Yeah. My hair is just like, I don't know. I got detention one day, so I started twisting my afro up, and then I let it lock, and then that's what happened. This shit just kept growing, and that's what happened. I just dyed this shit just cause I don't really care, you know what I'm saying? It's just some free forms, basically. And that's it. That's all it is.
Free spirit. Well, man, Fan Figure Gang, this is that rapping time, man. Thanks to my boy Kai, man. Let them know your Instagram. Let them know where you find your music, man. Let them know the next shit you got coming up, man, because he is the next hottest thing out. I'm just let y'all know that.
Yeah. Yo, my Instagram, Kaiule, Kaiule. And all my music on SoundCloud right now. Shout out to Family Figures for the interview. You already know how we coming. Coolest niggas out recording right now. Now you pissed off, you gon' get your shit rocked. Bitch, don't call my phone, you finna get your shit blocked. I can't keep a bitch, I'm finna cut this hoe off. I ain't here alone, I'm pushed up with the whole block. Nigga try me, I said boy stop.